to Trivia Week on the LGBT Outdoors podcast. I'm your host, Patrick Thompson, currently in the form of a calm, monotone trivia host because Justin thinks I'm a bit much.
True.
I'll introduce our players here in a minute, but here's what we're doing. We're doing trivia. I'm going to ask 10 questions based on 5 topics: public lands, LGBTQ history and culture, wildlife, conservation, and recreation. Whoever answers the most questions correctly wins. The winner will get a $50 gift card to the LGBT Outdoors online store. And if you want to see, we're excited about that. If you want to see what cool swag and merch we've got, visit lgbtoutdoors.com/store. We're going to have some fun and cut up and maybe learn a thing or two. And this episode features another laughably bad AI-generated trivia question and a new way to win up to 5 points on one question. We'll get to the details here in a moment. We invite you to play along. And if you have a cool trivia question you'd like me to ask, email it to me at patrick@lgbtoutdoors.com. Our players today are made up of our incredible LGBT Outdoors volunteer staff and ambassadors. First up, founder of LGBT Outdoors, host of the LGBT Outdoors podcast, and returning champion of our last round of trivia, here to defend his honor is Justin Yoder.
Hello, hello. And Shuri, I'm coming for you.
Oh, the gauntlet has been thrown already. Next.
Well, we got Chase, though, too, which we're jumping ahead. But he makes me a little bit nervous, too, because he's new. So I'm not sure what he's going to bring to the table.
Lots of surprises. Next, our fearless LGBT Outdoors ambassador, program director, and LGBT Outdoors ambassador for New Hampshire, the winningest player of all time for the LGBT Outdoors Trivia, undoubtedly here to regain her title as Reine de Quiz, or Trivia Queen in French. Welcome, Cherie Belanger.
Oh, that was very clever there. Your pronunciation was a bit off, but that was pretty good.
How was mine on the last?
It was really good.
How was mine on the last podcast?
I told Patrick in the pre-show that
I know, but we're not. He's got his work right now. So.
No, but he still says it better. I'm sorry.
Oh,
right. I do have a question though, because if the winner gets a $50 gift card and I haven't gotten anything for winning the first 3 trivias yet, does that mean that I've got like $150 like banked up? Or
have you reached out to Josh about getting your free shirts?
Nobody told me to reach out to Josh.
I think we could go back to the last episode, perhaps.
Well, we've got the receipt somewhere, I'm sure.
Yeah, so I definitely do.
All of this is being recorded.
It's all fine. No, we're good.
We will get you squared away for sure. And hot on her heels and eyeballing first place is our fantastic and feisty LGBT Outdoors ambassador for Waco, Texas, Robin Tackett.
I don't describe myself as feisty. Sassy, but not feisty. But hello, everyone.
What if we describe you as feisty?
Feisty and sassy.
Well,
with love.
With love. Okay, I can handle that then.
Next up, throwing her hat in the ring is our LGBT Outdoors ambassador for Naperville, Illinois. She's into all the outdoors and posts a lot of delicious looking homemade cuisine in her Facebook feed and is directly responsible for how hungry I am. Welcome back, Esther Barasa.
Hello, everybody. And I'm not sorry that you're hungry.
You post some good stuff. Last up, a newcomer to LGBT Outdoors Trivia. If he is not hiking, he's probably hiking. Our LGBT Outdoors ambassador for Las Vegas. Welcome to Chase Carter.
You guys, I'm finally living my Paula Poundstone like wildest dream, so I'm so excited to be here.
Love it. Welcome. Glad you're here. To keep things fair, each player will write down their answers on a dry erase board and only reveal their answers when asked. No phones or Googling, or I'll secretly replace your coffee with decaf and send you extra chipper good morning text to you.
I find that hard to believe.
Now it's time to play LGBT Outdoors Trivia. Question 1. The Pacific Crest Trail, a long-distance hiking trail that stretches from Mexico to Canada, passes through how many U.S. states? The options are A, 2, B, 3, C, 5, or D, 15. The Pacific Crest Trail, which is a long-distance hiking trail that stretches from Mexico to Canada, passes through how many U.S. states? Your choices are 2, 3, 5, or 15. We all look deep in thought.
Do we get bonuses for answering all 6 of them? Or naming all 6 of them?
All 6 of them? All 6 of what?
The states.
6 wasn't an option. Oh. Mind games already on question 1.
Gosh, this is already starting here. I'm getting...
All right, let's see. If you've landed on an answer, give me a thumbs up so we know. All right. Everybody's got their thumbs up. If you will please reveal your answers. Let's see. Chase, Robin, and Cherie all said 3. Esther and Justin said 5. The correct answer is 3. The Pacific Crest Trail crosses 3 western states, California, Oregon, and Washington. It starts at the Mexican border in Campo, California, and ends at the Canadian border in Manning Park, British Columbia. The trail is 2,650 miles long and passes through a variety of terrain, including deserts, mountains, forests, volcanoes, and lakes. That's the Pacific Crest Trail.
The part that gave it away for me was Pacific Crest Trail, and I was like, oh, there's only 3 states between Canada and Mexico that touch the Pacific Ocean.
What are you trying to say here, Shri?
I did have to look at a map for that. Let's see. So Chase and Cherie. Who else got it?
Robin.
All right.
And there's my only point of the game.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Oh, I have a feeling you'll do fine whenever any animal questions come along.
Speaking of animal questions, question 2. This is a 50-50 shot, but tell me what I am, an alligator or a crocodile? And I'm going to give you some clues. I show my teeth when my mouth is closed. I'm the more aggressive of the 2. A human's bite force is about 162 pounds per square inch. Mine can be up to 5,000 PSI, which is about twice as much as the other guy. Who am I, an alligator or a crocodile? I show my teeth when my mouth is closed. I'm the more aggressive of the 2. And I can have up to a 5,000 PSI bite, which I bet would hurt a lot. If you've got an answer, again, it's 50-50. Give me a thumbs up. All right, everybody, thumbs up. If you will show your answers, please. Everybody says crocodile except for Robin. Robin says alligator. The correct answer is the crocodile.
Well, you confused me because the alligator shows his teeth when his mouth is closed also.
Well, not according to Wikipedia.
Well, give me 30 seconds. I'll go on Wikipedia and change that.
Let me read what it says here. The most obvious external differences are visible in the head, with crocodiles having a narrower and longer head with a more V-shape than a U-shaped snout compared to with alligators and caimans. Other obvious trait is that the upper and lower jaws of the crocodiles are the same width, and the teeth in the lower jaw fall along the edge or outside the upper jaw when the mouth is closed. Therefore, all teeth are visible, unlike an alligator, which possesses in the upper jaw small depressions into which the lower teeth fit.
Do I get a bonus point for drawing a picture of one?
Oh, you got a bonus point?
Because I drew one.
Oh, yeah, that was very nice.
I like that.
See, what gave it away for me was you said it was really aggressive, and I've
Yeah, that's what I
seen
was thinking
Peter
also.
Pan, and I was like, the thing that was chasing
Oh.
Captain Hook was a
Yes.
crocodile, not an alligator. So I'm like, obviously, it's the crocodile.
Oh, obviously. That's great
Yes.
deductive reasoning there.
Well, y'all just jinxed me anyway, talking about I'd get the animal one right anyway. So
There might be more animals showing up. I forget. Question 3. Who is the first openly queer person to serve as a governor in the United States? You can give me the name, which I will give you 2 points for, or you can give me the state, and I'll give you 1 point. And there's multiple choice options for the state. A, Washington, B, Oregon, C, California, or D, Colorado. The first openly queer person to serve as a governor in the United States. And if you can write down this person's name, I will give you 2 points. You'll get a point if you guess a state, which is either Washington, Oregon, California, or Colorado. We're thinking. Robin looks smug, like she knows what's up. Oh, no, no, shaking her head now. Thumbs up whenever y'all are ready. Chase is ready. Robin's ready. Esther, Justin, and Cherie still writing.
And we just need their last name, right?
I was just going to ask that.
I'll take their last name.
Okay.
Robin's really excited.
Wait, if we get the person and the state, do we get 3 points? Wait, 2 points?
2.
What if we draw a photo?
If you give me the person, then I don't really need the state. The state's just kind of a backup. All right. Let's
I've got this wrong.
see your answers, please. All right. We've got a Colorado. We've got a Colorado. We've got another Colorado. We've got, all Colorado, except for Chase, who says Oregon, Governor Brown, which is the correct answer.
Oh,
Well done, Chase. Getting 2 points here. An openly bisexual woman, Brown has made history several times through her electoral success. In 2008, she became the first openly LGBT person elected Secretary of State within a U.S. state, and the first openly LGBT person elected to statewide office in any U.S. state. In 2016, she became the first openly LGBT person elected governor of a U.S. state and the second woman elected as governor of Oregon.
Nice.
Chase knew that. Have you lived there, or you just happened to?
He looks so guilty too for getting that one right.
Well, it was. I could not remember what her name was. I was pretty sure Oregon was the right answer. I knew she was bi. I could not remember her name for the life of me. And so Brown was a little bit of a guess. I used to live in Seattle, which is Washington, so maybe that helped me.
It's Oregon adjacent.
Yeah.
Well done. All right. Moving into question 4. In hectares, a hectare is 10,000 square meters or 2.47 acres. In hectares, how much land is deforested globally in a year? This is multiple choice. 1 million, 5 million, 10 million, or 20 million hectares deforested globally in a year. Either way, scary statistics.
Could you repeat the answers, please?
Sure. The 4 options are 1 million, 5 million, 10 million, or 20 million. This is millions of hectares. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Hectares? Hectares? Hectares. is being deforested globally per year? Thumbs up when you're ready. All right, we are good to go. If you can show your answers, please. We've got 10 million from Chase, 10 million from Robin, 10 million from Esther, and 20 million from Cherie and Justin. The correct answer is 10 million. Globally, we deforest around 10 million hectares of forest every year. That's an area the size of Portugal each year. Now, about half of this deforestation is offset by regrowing forest. So overall, we lose about 5 million hectares each year. And nearly all, which is 95% of this deforestation, occurs in the tropics.
I feel like we should have a sponsor for that question. What's the I'm going to put a shameless plug for a company that isn't a sponsor. What's the toilet paper company that we use that's made out of bamboo? Paper? Not paper. What's it called?
Oh, gosh. I don't remember.
Well, maybe I'm not then. Hang on a second. Give me some Jeopardy music or something.
Ding, 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 ding. No, but believe it or not, bamboo, and I was reading about this earlier, bamboo has a significantly higher growth rate and grows a lot faster than traditional trees. They do great with carbon capture. They release oxygen, and you can make a ton of things with them, including toilet paper.
It's called Real.
Yes, and bed sheets.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can get it at
And
Target
underwear.
and Amazon.
Yeah.
Instead of cutting down trees and just flushing it down the toilet, consider switching to bamboo.
Yeah, and if you go on one of my hikes here in Waco, you get to see a lot of bamboo.
Right. Or you could just get a bidet and then you don't need toilet paper at all.
That sounds scary to me, though.
My hikes are a bidet.
A bidet. A bidet on a hike.
Hey, there's people that use that for hike throughs and stuff like that. They use a bidet so they don't have to carry toilet paper with them.
Ah, who knew? Not me.
Robin.
What?
No, you knew. Yes,
okay.
who knew? Yeah.
All right.
Did I get a point for that?
You get a heartfelt thank you and a warm hug next time I see you.
Okay.
Question number 5. Again, multiple choice. In 2022, America's oldest cave art was discovered in which state? The options are A, Arizona, B, Tennessee, C, New Mexico, or D, West Virginia. In 2022, America's oldest cave art was discovered in which state? Arizona, Tennessee, New Mexico, or West Virginia?
Wait, can you say the states again?
Sure. Arizona, Tennessee, New Mexico, or West Virginia? We've got some thinking, some concerned looks. Robin's ready to go. Cherie's ready to go. Chase is ready to go. Esther's good to go. Justin looks like he's in pain.
This is not going well.
All right, Justin's got the thumbs up. All right, answers please. Got Chase saying Tennessee, Robin saying Arizona, Esther saying New Mexico, Cherie saying New Mexico, and Justin saying New Mexico. Chase coming in with another correct answer. Tennessee.
That was a guess.
Hey, it worked. Tennessee is home to more than 50 state parks, each steeped in a rich history. Dunbar Cave State Park has the oldest known cave art on the continent. Archaeologists have uncovered hundreds of images of prehistoric Native American cave art. Archaeological excavations have revealed that its history dates back at least 10,000 years.
I just have to say that I'm losing all the confidence here every time I see Justin hold up an answer that matches mine.
I was feeling the same way. I lose all my confidence when I see you hold up an answer that's the same as mine.
Believe in yourselves.
Bring it on.
Believe in yourselves.
Touche, sir. Touche.
I believe in me. I just don't believe in Sheree.
It's because I've been hanging out with you too much on podcasts and stuff. So
hey,
you're dragging me down here.
There's probably worse people to hang out with.
Yes.
I hope.
Yes, I've hung out with Esther before.
My train of thought for this was that New Mexico and Arizona were like red herrings, making you think that
Bingo.
the desert, because there's those famous cave part in France where it's really wet. So I figured it was either West Virginia or Tennessee, and I remember there are some famous caves in Tennessee. So that was my.
I'm just
I
trying.
know Arizona, New Mexico have a lot of old pictographs, along with some parts of California. So that's what I was thinking there.
I'm just trying to see if I can get through this without getting any right. So
you've got one.
Yeah, you got the first one right.
Oh, I did, didn't I? No, the crocodile one I got right.
Yes, you got crocodile.
And it's looking like Sheree and Robin have 2, Esther has 3, and Chase is up to 6.
Esther's kind of like a silent sniper down there, just like taking us on.
She's one to watch for sure. So we're at our halfway point.
Wait, can you do the scores again?
Yes. So we've got Justin with 1, Sheree and Robin with 2, Esther has 3, and Chase has 6.
Chase has got to be wrong.
Okay. So we pretty.
He's gotten them all right. Plus, he got the bonus point.
And he got the bonus. So yeah, yeah.
Right before the fall.
How many questions do we have to answer before we can vote somebody off the island?
That's a totally different game, but I like that idea for next time.
This episode of the LGBT Outdoors podcast is brought to you by the Monterey Bay Aquarium, where you can experience the wonder beneath the waves and celebrate your connection to the ocean. Join Monterey Bay Aquarium in advocating for a healthy ocean. Together, we can tackle climate change and stop plastic pollutions at the source. Sign up for the Ocean Action email to learn how you can protect the oceans that connect us all at montereybayaquarium.org/act. Take your indoors outdoors with Spacious Skies Campgrounds, a collection of 15 campgrounds and RV parks spanning the eastern United States. Each location is unique, but all offer the perfect escape to the great outdoors if you're looking to spend quality time with your friends and family, or simply need a scenic home base for your nearby adventures. Choose from RV sites, cabins, yurts, retro RV rentals, or tent sites, and enjoy on-site amenities that offer convenience, creature comforts, and fun. Visit spaciousskiescampgrounds.com for more information and easy online booking. We welcome and invite all campers to camp on with Spacious Skies Campgrounds.
All right, let's move on to the second half of LGBT Outdoors Trivia. This is question 6. In millions, the Bureau of Land Management, or BLM, manages approximately how many acres of public land in the United States? And this is the potential 5-point question. And the point layout is kind of dependent on how close or how far away from the correct answer you are. But I'll read the question again. In millions of acres, the Bureau of Land Management, or BLM, manages approximately how many acres of public land in the United States?
This isn't multiple choice?
No.
And you said acres, right?
Correct.
Read the question again for me, please.
In millions of acres, the Bureau of Land Management, or BLM, manages approximately how many acres of public lands in the United States?
So you said, how close do we have to get to it to be able to get the answer right?
If you're within 50 million, you get a point. If you're within 25 million, you get 2 points. If you're within 10 million, you get 3 points. And if you get it on the nose, you get 5 points.
If you get it on the nose, you're cheating.
I don't know. This is the Bureau of Land Management in the United States. Give me some thumbs up if you're ready. All right. Everybody looks really, really excited about this one. All right. Answers, please. Chase is saying 18 million. Robin is saying 490 million. Esther is saying 177 million. Cherie is saying 80 million. And Justin is saying 200 million. The correct answer and the winner of a single point goes to Justin. The Bureau of Land Management's mission. Oh, I guess I should tell you the answer. 245 million.
Oh, nice.
245. So you were just inside that 50 million window.
I think that was a thanks to a National Parks After Dark episode. I couldn't remember what it was exactly.
The Bureau of Land Management's mission is to sustain the health, diversity, and productivity of public lands for the use and enjoyment of present and future generations. The public lands managed by the BLM are owned by all Americans and contains some of the nation's most spectacular landscapes that range from Alaska's northern slope to the Florida Keys. So well done, Justin, coming in with that answer. Moving on to question number 7. This is our AI question. Are y'all ready?
If it's anything like the last one, totally ready.
Oh, it's even multiple choice. Okay. Question 7. The California condor, one of the rarest birds in the world, is primarily found in which Western U.S. state? Is it A, California, B, Arizona, C, Oregon, or D, Washington? The California condor is one of the rarest birds in the world and is primarily found in which Western U.S. state? Cherie, are you ready?
Yeah, I made the mistake once of
is this a trick?
Thinking that this thing was more clever than it was. So
this is a stupid AI question that was presented to me. Chase looks really concerned, but let's see your answers.
I know now I'm starting to get. Ooh. What
Justin,
you said it was the AI
serious?
then? No,
Okay.
because the reason that I went with Arizona is because Matt Bloomfield has been posting so much about them recently in Arizona.
So just to catch everybody up, Chase, Robin, Esther, and Cherie all said California. Justin kind of broke the mold and went a different route. But we're still proud of him.
It would have made sense until you said it was an AI question. You should have. Did you lead with that? You should have led with that.
I did lead with that.
You did,
Justin,
that.
I just want to point out that this was the AI that was like, what national park is Mount Rainier in?
No. It was about Jane Goodall.
Yeah, it was Jane Goodall.
No, it was
Well, there was
Jane
that one.
Goodall.
Well, the Mount Rainier one a couple episodes ago was AI,
was
and it was like, what
was
national
the-
park is Mount Rainier in? There was something like that, and then it was like, then there was the Jane Goodall question that had Jane Goodall in the answer in the question.
We should just do a whole episode on AI questions sometime.
Oh my goodness.
Be careful.
And
what
laugh
you
at
ask
how many
for.
you get wrong, Justin. I don't know.
You can
I'm sorry.
laugh at my
Shots fired
expense. It's
again.
fine. It's fine.
I'm just thrilled that you held up a different answer than I did. Because if you had held up California, my confidence would have just fallen apart. So
Oh.
I'm sorry. I'm just
Alright,
picking on you. I love you, man.
Alright,
You're cool.
All
Wait,
right.
Did you read your factoid on that? Oh, not because I want to know how many there are in other states.
No, I didn't. Stand by. The California condor is a New World vulture and the largest North American land bird. It became extinct in the wild in 1987 when all remaining wild individuals were captured, but has since been reintroduced to northern Arizona and southern Utah, including the Grand Canyon area and Zion National Park, the coastal mountains of California, and northern Baja California in Mexico. The species is listed as critically endangered, which is defined as a species categorized as facing an extremely high risk of extinction in the wild. Cool. Question 8. This is multiple choice on queer history. The Lavender Scare refers to a period in the U.S. history when A, LGBTQ plus individuals were targeted during the Cold War, B, the Stonewall riots occurred, C, same-sex marriage was legalized nationwide, or D, the AIDS epidemic began. This is the Lavender Scare refers to a period in U.S. history when A, LGBTQ plus individuals were targeted during the Cold War, B, the Stonewall riots occurred, C, same-sex marriage was legalized nationwide, or D, the AIDS epidemic began. Robin Chase gave a thumbs up. Cherie and Esther, thumbs up, ready to go.
Can you do the answers one more time?
Sure. The Lavender Scare refers to a period in U.S. history when A, LGBTQ plus individuals were targeted during the Cold War, B, the Stonewall riots occurred, C, same-sex marriage was legalized nationwide, or D, the AIDS epidemic began. And is Justin okay? All right, everybody's ready. Show your answers, please. Chase says A, the Cold War. D. Robin says D. Esther says C. Cherie says D. And
Oh no,
Justin say D. Again, Chase coming in with the right answer.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Cherie.
Cold War was my second one, but the second I saw Justin pull up the D.
We're just going to let that one slide right by.
Leave it to Cherie.
The
So
Lavender
sorry.
Scare.
I didn't mean it to come out like that. I'm sorry. As soon as I said it, I was like, no.
I just wish everybody else could see your face. Can we do a screenshot of this and put it as like the graphic for this episode?
I wish I knew
Cherie's
how.
face.
Print screen. There we go. Got it.
I am told that I have a very expressive face.
Beginning in the late 1940s and continuing through the 1960s, thousands of gay employees were fired or forced to resign from federal workplace because of their sexuality. Dubbed the Lavender Scare, this wave of repression was also bound up with anti-communism and fueled by the power of congressional investigation. This is actually on topic with an Amazon show, I think, called Fellow Travelers. Has anybody seen it? Cool. That was a really great pop culture reference, Patrick.
We watched part of it.
What was it?
Yeah,
Matt Boomer.
Right. Yeah. It's super spicy, but it does pertain to like that era in U.S. history, and we actually see kind of some of the fallout from that. And it's obviously fictionalized, but just kind of getting a peek at what that might have been like back in the day must have been horrifying. Question 9. Here we go. 2023 marked the 50th anniversary of the Endangered Species Act. In its first 50 years, the Endangered Species Act has been credited for saving how much percent-wise of listed endangered species from extinction? So in short, percentage-wise, how much of endangered species is the ESA credited by or of having saved? The options are 17%, 39%, 62%, or 99%. 2023 was the 50th anniversary of the Endangered Species Act. In its first 50 years, the ESA has been credited with saving how much, percentage-wise, of listed endangered species from extinction?
So listed within only the United States or listed worldwide?
Yes, the Endangered Species Act pertains to the United States.
Right, but listing a species, any species can be regardless.
Correct.
It doesn't matter. Okay, I understand what you're saying.
Okay, sweet.
Do you want to go over the answers again?
Yeah, the potential answers are A, 17%, B, 39%, C, 62%, or D, 99%. 50 years, or 51 years now, of the Endangered Species Act. Give me a thumbs up when you're ready.
Justin, can I just see your answer first, please?
Well, currently I have them all on my board, so I'm trying to figure out which ones I want to eliminate. Oh.
Esther, you good? Yeah, Esther's good to go. Justin's good to go. All right, let's see your answers, please. Chase is saying 39, Robin's saying 39, Justin's saying 39, Esther and Cherie are both saying 62. And what might be a first? You're all wrong. But this is good news. The correct answer is actually 99%, thanks to a collaborative action of federal agencies, state, local, and tribal governments, conservation organizations, and private citizens. The Endangered Species Act has helped save 99% of species classified as endangered. Notable successes include the bald eagle, American alligators, whooping crane, and the peregrine falcon. So I think...
And the condor.
Yes, this is true.
I want to know what they failed on.
I was going to put that in the notes, but we've already talked about them. But yes, you are correct.
What did they fail on? What did they fail on?
Ooh, that's
whatever the 1%
Who wasn't
is.
saved? Yeah, well, it's got to be very few,
was it
right?
the Oregon spotted owl? Isn't that like a saying in the 80s? R.I.P.
Maybe.
In our hearts.
the unicorn.
It's probably a salamander somewhere.
No, there's
I was
unicorns.
trying to focus on the heavily positive outcome here, Cherie.
Sorry.
Probably I bet it's probably the Vaquita dolphin, I bet.
Never heard of it.
But there will be a link in the show notes supporting all of the answers, but particularly this question, if you want to dig in and look more at the Endangered Species Act. Coming into the final question, Justin's got 2, Cherie's got 3, Esther has 4, Robin has 3, and Chase is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At 8.
I wonder who's going to win this one.
Wow. Let's find out.
Is this one worth like 10 points or something?
No, but it's still a question. It's question number 10.
I just want to say that I interviewed Chase for an ambassador position, and so obviously
you're partially responsible.
I'm partially responsible for victory today.
Absolutely.
I think
Share
that's
the
a
wealth.
stretch.
You taught me everything I know.
It's a team effort.
Apparently not, because she didn't get them right. Very many right.
No, because obviously I've been hanging out with the wrong gay guys, so I'm going to be switching that up.
I'm telling you, it's those Golden Girls questions. Question 10. The growing sport of bouldering involves climbing rocks or small cliffs, traditionally without the use of what equipment? A.
Wait,
ropes.
no. You're going to give multiple choice on that one to this group? Dang.
No.
Let's go ahead and hear all the questions. Let's go ahead and hear all the answers then. Options.
Some of us live where it's flat and there's nothing to climb.
Yes, and some of us live in places where the boulders are really.
Oh, sure. You don't act
big.
like you don't know this.
The sport of bouldering involves climbing rocks or small cliffs, traditionally without the use of what equipment? A. Ropes. B. Shoes. C. Chalk. Or D. Maps. Traditionally, what's the biggest differentiator? I guess would be a more. All right. Yep.
When you say D, do you mean maps
as
or
in
maps?
navigational guides?
Oh, okay.
All right. So, what do we boulder without? Let's see your answers, please. Got ropes. Everybody gets a point.
Told ya. Yay, everyone.
Yay, everyone.
We're all winners. Wait, no, we're not. We could have to give everyone gift cards.
Bouldering is a form of free climbing that is performed on small rock formations or artificial rock walls without the use of ropes or harnesses. While bouldering can be done without any equipment, most climbers use climbing shoes to help secure footholds, chalk to keep their hands dry to provide a firmer grip, and bouldering mats to prevent injuries from falling. Unlike free solo climbing, which is also performed without ropes, bouldering problems or the sequence of moves that a climber performs to complete a climb are usually less than 6 meters or 20 feet tall. So that is our question 10. And without having to do a whole lot of math, first timer Chase comes in with a big win.
Woohoo!
With 9 points.
He's so humble too.
He dominated.
Yeah.
Nerd alert.
You were that kid in school, weren't you?
I think that might be our highest scoring game as well. Oh,
yeah, I think so.
And
Congrats. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Great job.
Patrick, I have to get you your gift card for the store.
Oh,
Yes,
he doesn't
Patrick
have to
gives
go.
it to me.
Right, he doesn't have to go look for Josh.
No, because it's a gift card instead of an actual shirt. When you need an actual shirt, that's Josh. We will get you our procedures, okay, Sheree?
We'll get you squared away, Sheree.
It's fine.
Sure.
Hey, I'm curious.
Or you'll hear about it on the next trivia podcast when she explains how to take it, Josh.
That's
honestly,
maybe that's just gonna be a running
just
thing.
Hook me up with a freebie for Outdoor Fest, and we'll call it square.
A freebie what?
I said you can keep all the swag. You can hook me up with a freebie for Outdoor Fest, and we'll call it square.
A freebie ticket for Outdoor Fest. I like that smile.
She's got a
I'm
grin.
curious, before we go, Patrick, kind of hijacking a little bit, but I'm wondering if each one could kind of share what's going on with their chapters right now for anyone that might be in their areas listening.
Yeah. I'm down. Put you guys on the spot.
Oh, I'll go first. In Nevada,
Sweet.
We're super excited. Mother's Day, May 12th. We're going to spend a day with Mother Nature, hiking up in the spring mountains behind Red Rock Canyon. And we've got, not published on the website, but in the works, kayak and potential float trip in Black Canyon down by Willow Beach on the Colorado River. So lots of cool stuff happening in Nevada. We'd love to have you join us.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yeah. So in New Hampshire, our ambassador Diana is doing a photograph walk/picnic at Bedrock Gardens in Lee. that's a really awesome garden with all kinds of like art sculptures and things. And like it's super beautiful. So that's happening a little bit later this month. I think it's the weekend after Mother's Day. And then June, we're getting geared up for all kinds of Pride events, which Justin's working on for us. So we got 3 Pride events that we're looking to attend in June, 1 in July and 1 in September. So we're getting pretty busy with like 5 Pride events here coming up. And then we've got some hikes in the summer and stuff, kayaking, probably some cycling. That's all coming up as well.
Nice.
Awesome.
I can tell you in Waco, May 19th, we're doing a kayaking event on the Brazos and Bosque River. The class is almost filled up. Out of the 10 slots, 6 are full. And we are planning on kayaking, maybe seeing some alligators on the Brazos River that are making a lot of the news. And then after that, we're going to go get some pizza. This summer, we are getting our first indoor climbing gym that's supposed to open.
Nice.
So we'll be able to hit some events there in the air-conditioned buildings because summer in Texas is very, very hot. So a lot of stuff coming up here in Waco. Everything is just as I come, but mainly it's just hiking, kayaking, and soon to be rock climbing. So that's how I knew the answer for the bouldering question.
Smart thinking. Very cool. Esther.
Yeah, and finally in Illinois, last weekend we had a lovely spring wildflower hike. Got to see some interesting wildflowers out in the woods, so that was a lot of fun. We're working on planning a date for a picnic upcoming, probably around Memorial Day weekend. And further on in the summer, I would like to plan a camping trip, so I need to start working on that.
That's fantastic.
That's awesome. Love that. We've got a lot going on in Texas.
Speaking of camping, didn't Patrick and Justin just get back from a cute camping trip? I heard.
I did. Patrick wasn't able to make it, unfortunately, but we went to...
Thanks for bringing that up, Chase. I appreciate it.
We went to Palo Duro Canyon State Park in West Texas, which was incredible. Our Dallas ambassador, Oded Wilson, hosted that one. Amazing. Yeah. And then I'm drawing a blank on what's coming up next. As far as Texas events, other than I know what Robin mentioned hers down at Waco. I definitely gearing up for a lot of Pride events. We're doing Dallas Pride, we're doing Denver Pride, we're doing Frisco, Arlington, probably Fort Worth. This weekend we are doing the Native Prairies and Plant Stays at White Rock Lake, having a booth there. In June, we're also doing teaming up with Momentum Gym in Dallas and having a booth there at their rock climbing gym. I'm not sure how many Pride events up in New Hampshire, quite a few. We're working with 5 in New Hampshire, working with Columbia Sportswear in Nashville. Have that coming up, I believe, in June as well. And I'm probably forgetting a couple in there, but in between now and the end of July, it's going to be crazy. It's like May's gearing up for Pride Month, and then Pride Month, and then following up with everything after Pride Month. So
I do just
I'll
want to
see
say,
everybody in August.
Right.
Right.
I do just want to say that my girlfriend Krista, who is from your area, like she talks about Palo Duro Canyon all the time. So
She messaged me. She was like, I want to get Cherie there. I was like,
yes,
bring her
she
down.
mentions it. And she's like, we don't need to go to Texas, but if we go to Texas, we have to go to Palo Duro Canyon. So yeah.
I get it.
It's beautiful.
For sure. All right. Well, a big thank you to our players today, Justin, Cherie, Robin, Esther, and our winner, Chase, who are the lifeblood that keeps your LGBT outdoors community running, connecting, and exploring. If you have a cool trivia question you'd like me to ask, please email it to me at patrick@lgbtoutdoors.com. Be sure to check out our Patreon at patreon.com/LGBT Outdoors to support our mission of connecting the LGBTQ plus community to the outdoors and to each other. And we just put up a brand new episode on our Patreon featuring the fabulous and very knowledgeable Cherie Belanger. And you get to hear kind of some of her story, and it's a good one. So be sure to check that out on our Patreon. This episode's show notes contain sources and more information on the trivia questions, as well as Instagram accounts of all players. To learn more about LGBT Outdoors as an organization, visit our website at lgbtoutdoors.com. Thanks again for joining us. If you enjoyed this episode, like, share, and follow us wherever you get your podcasts, because who knows what we'll learn next time on LGBT Outdoors Trivia. Until then, get out there.